Hello, I was just about to start the video and she just plopped down here and I needed you all to see what I'm working up against today. I'm telling you, today is all about like procrastinating. Like I have had a really hard time basically waking up all day. So we're gonna talk about things that suck, but we do them anyways because they're good for us, including doing this video. Gotta get moving, gotta make the video. Can't not make the video for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So let's do this. If you're new here, hi, hello, I am Lisa Schwartz. On Wednesdays, I fold laundry and talk your ears off in hopes that I help you get a chore done that you've been procrastinating. I literally put off doing laundry until today, and I find that this is the most effective way for me to actually get stuff done. Scheduling it out, making the commitment, and doing it with you guys by my side. Doing it with you guys? Doing it with you guys by my side. That absolutely makes sense. Sounded very strange in my head. It's one of those days. Anyhow, today I thought it would be appropriate. How's our frame on it? I'm just like struggling today, and I felt like it would just be appropriate to talk about like things that kind of suck but ultimately are good for you, especially on days when you're just like struggling. You know what I mean? First and foremost is just like getting up and out of bed. It's so easy to just stay in bed on those days where you feel like draggy and tired. But if you can just like set your alarm and be consistent, like having a schedule really does help. Anyone with me on that? Two, I would say something that definitely sucks, and this is why I came up with this idea today, because I was doing a workout. You guys know I'm pretty diligent about my workouts. I make sure that I do them, and I'm pretty positive about them most of the time. But today I was like 20 minutes in, and I was just like, this sucks. Like, this is the absolute last thing. Sorry, the air conditioner went on. It's so hot. This is like the absolute last thing I want to be doing right now. I just want this to be over, and I just want to get back in bed you know, close down the lights and, you know, pretend like today never happened. By the way, I will say there's nothing like bad that happened today. I'm just having like a super sluggish day. I don't feel like depressed or anxious or anything like that. I just kind of feel like bleh. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, I proceeded to finish the workout even though I complained in my head the whole time. And I definitely will say it made me feel better. Sucks, but made me feel better. You know what I'm saying, Courtney? Go ahead, you can go check it out. You wanna come up here? Okay, get back in the game, girl. Another thing, going for walks, sometimes it sucks, especially right now because it's so hot. And like a lot of times I'm like, can you just like pee in the side yard? Like we have a little like side patch thing. I'm like, can you do that? But like really the benefits of going for a walk, not only for her, but for me and my mental health, worth it. So, you know, it sucks sometimes, but just do it. Just do it. Hello, I'd just like to address the elephant in the room. What is going on in the back of my head in this video? Why is that hair doing that thing? Why did I not catch that my hair was doing that thing? Also, look at my hair now. You know what I mean? I'm losing it today. But anyways, proceed. You know what I'm saying, little babe? Look at that bod, y'all. Look at that bod, though. She's showing off that bod. Other things, and I touch on this in tomorrow's video. I'm so excited for tomorrow's video. Can't wait for you guys to see it. I did a poll on Instagram, or rather like I asked for you guys' suggestions. Well, you'll see. Just stay tuned for tomorrow. It's very funny and very relatable in my opinion. But one of the things that kind of comes up, so I'm sorry if I repeat myself, but things that totally suck are calling people back and opening mail and paying your bills and like being an adult. Like it sucks. Like I hate when I get phone calls from like, you know, even like the doctor's office asking to make sure that I'm coming, like to confirm, call back and confirm. Like that kind of stuff drives me bonkers, and like it almost like makes me not want to go. But I am learning that it sucks to be mature, but to do it in the long run is so much better. Like open that piece of mail, return that phone call, take responsibility, pay a little bit of that bill, even if you can't pay the whole thing. Like it sucks, but in the long run, it will benefit you, because otherwise that stuff like totally builds up and then screws you in the end and makes it more stressful down the line. You know what I'm saying? drinking water. Some people don't like the taste of water. I actually think it's like more common than not. Tell me, do you guys like the taste of water? I'm gonna look at myself in the viewfinder for a moment because I'm very fearful that this whole thing is blurry, so please pardon. I got a new light situation, and so, hi, God forbid you shouldn't see my face perfectly. Water. I'm like all over the place today. I also didn't have enough caffeine today, so I'm running on low, but water. Let's talk about water. A lot of people don't like water. Do you like water? Like Jeff was like, hey, do you ever just like get sick of water? And I have to be honest, I am one of those obnoxious people who just really like water. I drink a ton of it. I always have, it's like right there, a big water by my side, and like, I find it refreshing. I'm not lying, I really, really like water. Water. Like just plain, but I know a lot of people like simply do not like it, but drinking it is so important, and it sucks if you don't like the water, but it is good for you. What is this video? Do you know what I mean? I am just tangenting. I was going to talk today, 2 other subjects that I thought about talking about today, and so if you want to hear them, let me know. I just didn't know if it was interesting. Was 1, the story of Corny. A lot of you guys actually have been requesting that. But 2, did you guys know I have a tattoo? I never talked about it. I never like showed it off in a photo. I mean, I'm sure it's like in photos, but I never like, I don't know. I just got it and never really talked about it. So if you want to hear the story of the first time I got a tattoo, I definitely would love to share that. Anyways, back to things that suck. What else sucks, everybody? Besides this video? Oh, shit. Folding your laundry sucks. Getting gas sucks, but you like have to do it. It's not only because it's expensive, I just like hate the art and the act of going to the gas station. I hate it. I think that might be my least favorite chore of all times, but you literally have to if you want to drive. Thankfully, I have a hybrid and I don't drive very much, so I don't have to go to the gas station very much, but the gas station sucks. Trying to be a positive channel today, but today I just want to talk about all the things that suck, even though they're good for you. Like eating healthy. Why can't chips and salsa be healthy? Not to say they're not like healthy, there's so much like worse things for you. Like you can't eat fast food every day. I mean, you can eat fast food every day, but I feel like your insides will cry. So chips and salsa in the long run, I guess there are worse options, but I wish I could just eat that forever and always and it'd be like substantial enough, you know what I mean? Provide me with all the minerals and benefits that I need. It doesn't. Truly doesn't. By the way, this is the best fucking salsa in the game. I'm saying it loud and I'm saying it proud. This is the shit. Sorry. You know what really sucked? Now I'm just talking about things that suck, regardless of the benefits that they actually have for you. You know what sucks is when you find like a favorite pair of something, like a favorite underwear or a favorite bra or a favorite sock or whatever the case is, and it's like your staple item, and then they stop like carrying it or making it, like it discontinues. They do that at Trader Joe's a lot too, where you're like really into, it happens at Trader Joe's actually like a lot. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a long while just because, speaking of suck, the parking sucks there and it's just like too extreme for me. But they do it there a lot when like you fall in love with an item and then they just like stop carrying it one day and like this staple in your life is just taken from you. It's devastating. I need stability, y'all. But I'm thinking about that with like, my mom was just telling me this too, with like an underwear brand that she like likes. Like underwear, in my opinion, is like super hard. Underwear and bras are like super hard to find like the perfect one that you feel comfortable in, that like doesn't like pull or push or whatever. And so the minute you find one, if they discontinue those, you are screwed. That sucks and then some. And I don't see any positive to it. Because you know what? Then you got to go on the hunt for a new one, and or you just end up wearing your old, you know, broken down, crumbling ones. If you guys saw my underwear drawer and my bra drawer, you would be mortified by the condition that some of these are in. They're like hanging by a thread and not like a cute, like Victoria's Secret up your butt thread. Like just like, whoa, Lisa, that's like pig pen style thread. You know what I mean? Okay, I mean, it would be a great moment for me to take you to my underwear drawer, but I'm not
go in there. But let's just like mark the fact that like I did have the instinct to insert that here, but yeah, I'm hysterical.
What else sucks, y'all? It's all in good fun. I feel like in the grand scheme of things, everything is awesome, and we're so lucky. But sometimes, man, on days like this, I'm just like, the weather right now is so brutal. It's like kind of hard to stay with it. You know what I mean? You know what sucks? I feel it sucks that like, I was gonna do a whole video on this too, but I'm like, okay, that's overkill. I do feel like YouTube is like kind of stale right now, and it seems like the way of the tube at the moment is either, correct me if you think I'm wrong, okay? Is either like drama channels, which like I would never do, not to say that there isn't a valid, what am I trying to say? Not to say they're not valid, and like it is a skill, and you know, people thrive off of it and love watching it and make money off of it. But it's either that or like podcast, right? Like I actually really think podcasts now just like completely taken over YouTube. Do you guys agree with me on that? I mean, there's like subcultures of YouTube. I've been watching a lot of like POSHMARker YouTubers, which is a very like interesting hole that I went down. Like once you go down too, like there's no turning back. I've been watching a lot of, I guess it's podcasts, like podcasts about Big Brother, podcasts about The Bachelor. So it's like extra content that's made about the content I'm already consuming, because I like to hear other people's opinions about it. So yeah, do you guys feel that? I don't know, sorry, I went on set, like I didn't, sorry. I'm so unorganized today, but I'd rather chat with you and fold laundry than not. But I'm curious about your thoughts on that. Like, do you feel like, do you guys for the majority of your YouTube consumption, like watch podcasts? I feel like I really actually do. It's kind of essentially what I'm doing now. This is such a bad version of it, but like just chatting so that you can like do stuff and listen while someone chats your ears off, right?
Why I went ahead and compared myself to a podcast in this moment is horrifying. But I mean, I guess I see where I'm going with that.
You know what else sucks? Why are people going back to school right now? It seems, I mean, it probably doesn't suck for parents, quite honestly. It's probably like such a relief. But like what happened to summer, like going through September or through August and school starting in September? Like I feel bad for the kids. What a short summer. That seems very unfair, right? Also, I feel like kids get out really early, so I guess that's why maybe they start early, but I don't know. I just feel like that sucks, but it's probably good for the parents. All right, the clothes are done, but this pile is still remaining. I'm going in, little babe. You know what else sucks? The Ikea website. Anyone? Ordering on Ikea.com sucks. They charge you so much for delivery, and most of the time, like, the items aren't even available for delivery. So you really do have to go in to the Ikea, which doesn't always suck, but it sucks a little bit more now because there used to be a great Mexican restaurant across the street, so I could go get a margarita and then deal with Ikea, because Ikea is a lot to deal with. But they moved, and so there is no place to get a margarita directly across the street anymore. And that sucks. Although maybe, to tie it all in, it sucks, but it's good for you. It's better because then I probably would spend less money than when I would get the margarita and go across the street to Ikea. So there you go. Lisa, she's turning it all around, and she's making this theme of this video work.
I cut out the next part because it's me talking about air conditioning and how expensive air conditioning is. And I decided that is not content that anyone needs. Okay, bye.
This might be the most unorganized and chaotic video I have made in a long while. And I feel like the last few weeks I've made some vlogs that have been all over the place, but this one might actually top it. I try to be a little bit more methodical and thoughtful about things, but like I said, you're getting to see the real me more often than not. And today, this is how I'm showing up. We are caught up on Big Brother. Big Brother is really fun this season. I'm curious if you guys are watching and what you think about it. I mean, there's pros and cons to this season, as there always is, but I just like really enjoy the game ultimately. It's just fun. And I have a few friends that watched, and obviously Jeff and I watched together, so it's great. Oh, also, does anyone watch Ninja Warrior? Sorry, tangent, here we are. This season of American Ninja Warrior is so good. Like, we're really invested in all these characters. They're not characters, they're people, but actually they present themselves as characters. They all have like character names.
Like Flex Lebrex. I love her so much. I love her.
I just think it's so good. The show's so good, and it highlights like all sorts. It's really inclusive. It really like highlights all sorts of interesting, dynamic, and different people who are all like connected with this sport, and I kind of just think it's beautiful. I'm trying to convince Jeff to do it because he would actually be really good at it if he trained. By the way, someone got so freaked out that I was rolling the towels. They're like, you can't just roll your full laundry, and fair enough, but I have a basket like that I put these in my bathroom. So I don't do a good job like they do at the hotels and stuff, but like, I just think it's kind of cute. It's also so much easier and kind of saves some space. So that's what's happening when I'm doing that. Anyways, American Ninja Warrior is fantastic, and we're really enjoying that this season. I didn't end up doing Love Island this season. I just couldn't commit to that much time. Are you guys watching it? Are you enjoying it? I meant to check in with a friend of mine that watches it to see her thoughts on this season, but it's just like so many days a week, and I just can't do it. Too much. But Bachelor in Paradise is coming, and I'm excited about that. Not caught up on The Bachelorette yet. I need to do that for this week. I'm watching it. I can't let it go, guys. I keep trying each month or each season to let it go, and I simply can't. But anyways, y'all, thanks for spending this time with me. I know this was such a shit show. I'm like contemplating putting this up or not, but whatever. It's just like a stream of consciousness. Maybe I kept y'all occupied.
You kept me occupied as I edit and try to make this thing make sense. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Let me see. I'm gonna give y'all, if you got this far, you are a true homie. So in the comments, definitely let me know by writing true homie that you made it this far. But also, I would love to hear from you something that you think sucks but is ultimately good for you, or ultimately like has a positive outcome. What do you think? I guess my top ones were like, oh, you know what? I meant to say showering, which I haven't done today. I feel like I'll feel so much better once I take a shower. Showering, definitely. Even just like put it on the gloss. You don't need to put on makeup, but just like I did a spray of like rose water and a gloss, and I feel a lot better. So all those things that like a little self-care kind of sucks when you're just like not in the mood, but it actually goes a long way.
And brushing your hair. Brushing your hair really goes a long way. Keep that in mind.
And then next week I will proceed with a proper story time. Thanks for bearing with me today. You know, days. Some days are great, some days suck. And some days are just so very neutral. And today I'm just riding in the neutral wave. So cheers to that. But next week, let me know if you want to hear my tattoo story. I feel like that should be next. Or if you have any other ideas for stories, definitely let me know. Okay, I just love you guys so much. Wow, we went through it today. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Whew, we made it. Okay, yes. Thanks for going on this journey today. And now enjoy me posing for a thumbnail, because why not?
We done did it, we made it through. We shot for mediocrity and that's what we got. But we did it together. Oh yeah, take down the hair, that makes it so much better.